About an indicator that can help you and change your game, that can be a game changer for your trading, which is moving average combination. Now, moving average is one of the most reliable indicator that people use. Even though it's a lagging indicator, the reason why it is actually more reliable is because it actually makes comparison and combines the subsequent candles and predict the next movement. Like I said, is a lagging indicator, but it has actually been a reliable one. Lagging indicator in the sense that the market would have started a trend before it actually show you. But that also make it much more reliable because it's not gambling and predicting a trend that it has not seen. So let's really look at how it can work. You can use this on a lower time frame. You can use this on a higher time frame based on your own choice, based on your own trading style. Today, we want to look at how it can, the moving average combination that we can use. We have the first one is 100, and make sure that you see the settings, the shift, the method, and the apply to. You can see it correctly. Make sure the color that you have is different from the next moving average. Then you add the second moving average to it. This is a plus sign which you will use to add the F plus for an Android. If you are using an iPhone, I believe it should be a plus sign around that area also. So the second one, it is also 100, but the shift, you can see the shift is 2, not 0. The method is mounted, not actually exponential. And apply to is not close, apply to is weighted close. Make sure that you put the right thing. The color this time around, I changed the color. Now, the exponential one is actually the ones that will actually come above when you are looking at to buy, and the smooth one will actually be below. So take that and put it, that is the one that is actually the smoothed is actually going to be above like this when we are actually selling. But when we are buying, it's going to be below, just like I said. So this information is very important. Now, how did you use this moving average? You wait when you actually see the crossover. You wait for the market to actually return back to that moving average to give you a better entry point, because that is when entry will be safer and better for you as a trader. Now, what does it mean? Let's look at the crossover instead of story. Now, this is where we have a crossover of the moving average here. We have the crossover here. You can see we have the crossover here. Now, if you have entered this trade, you can see it was profitable, but it is not safe. If you enter that today and you are profitable, does not mean tomorrow you will be profitable. But which one can guarantee more profitability? Waiting for the market to come and touch the moving average or move close to the moving average. Then by there, you can actually take your trade, and you can be rest assured that in most cases you will win. The market will go your way. In this case, we have the sell, the market sold. Just like expected, you can see the market return back to touch it again, sold again, another opportunity for you. Let's look at it if it actually does the same for buy. This is the buy scenario. This is where there was a moving average cross. If you have entered here, you would have make profit. But if you have waited here, you have make more profit, because for the person that waited here make more profit, even though this person also make, the first person make profit, the second one make more profit, and I think you want to make more profit. This is not just useful for volatility 75. You can use it for boom and crash. This crash 300. I love crash 300. Many of you have known that. So this crash 300, you can use any crash of your choice. So this is where we have a crossover. Just like we said, we do not rush, even though we know that that is going to be opportunity. What did you have? It touches them. This was closer. If you enter even here and the market went all the way up, the market started dropping, you make profit. This is even the crash, not the one that did not crash. Let's look at it for buy. That is when you are trading against spike. So this is where it cross, around this area is where you cross for you. Anybody that enter here, remember I told you that sometimes it will play out, but most of the time it may not. Now, what did you have? The market return back for somebody who is patient and the person make enough profit because it went up and it's profitable. Market still keep going up. Now, the exit point based on you can actually be when the market has make some reasonable coverage for you, and reach the previous high or previous low, then you want to exit that trade. Or probably you are actually working with the same moving average, that when the moving average is now closing up and they want to actually cross over again for the other direction, you get out of your trade. Depends on you. Any choice of your any choice. Just know that if you choose the latter one that I just explained, that is, you wait for the moving average to cross over, then in some cases there will be tendency that what has given you massive profit before will return back to some reasonable amount of profit. If you're not careful, you can get to break even, because if the market is ready to cross, remember, I call it a lagging indicator. Market must have moved in that direction before moving average give you direction in that way. Now you can use it on any time frame. Practice it on your demo account over and over again before you actually use it. But one thing I'm sure is that if you follow this instruction, it will help you a lot. It will. I do not think it will. I am sure it will, to make you be profitable. And finally, for for those who have not actually subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you are not being on our social platform, you can check them out. We are on Twitter, we are on X, we are on TikTok, we are actually also on Telegram, and you can check them out and actually be part of the community that we are building. All right, and this is an offer for those who actually want to join the VIP. Just like I've said before, I've given this the discount before, and people who took advantage of it has actually benefited from it. A VIP now is one-time subscription. That is, you are not renewing your subscription anytime. Not this year, not next year, not the year that follows. Once you make a payment once, you are actually done paying. You just keep enjoying our signal. And how much is the fee? It's $100. And I also simplify it and make it easy for you, that you can actually pay $50 first and actually pay the remaining $50 later. That is, I'm sure of what I'm doing there. So you can balance up the $50. And since the subscription is not for a year, it's not for 3 months, it's not for 6 months, you don't have to rush. You keep enjoying the signal all the time. Now, I just want to show you some of the results, because it will not be bad. It will not be good. This is from the first of this month. This is March, and these are the signals that we have given. I want you to just follow through and see the signals that has actually been given. Just this March, and we are in, I think, the 5th of March, right? Yes, 5th of March. And look at the signals that has actually been given. And this is not insane. You can see, obviously, this is in real time, and you can see that the trade, and you can check them out. You can pause, check them out, and see the one that was given today, also fix 75, has already played out also. So this is actually something that I believe worth your fee of that $100. And if you can pay the $100 once, good for you. If you cannot pay the $100 once, you can pay $50 first and actually start taking the signal, make profit. Then after you have made enough profit, excess profit, pay the $50. Remember, it's not a 1 year subscription, it's a lifetime subscription. So if you want to actually check us out and actually be part of the community, you are also welcome. You can use any of my handle to reach out to me. I have my WhatsApp, I have my Telegram handle attached under this video, under the description. Just check it out and reach out, and we'd like to have you on board.